a game-changing moment for me was while I was studying at Berklee College of Music in 1974 or 5 actually. And Delmar Brown, a good close friend of mine, said, "Hey, why don't we go for some auditions in New York City with Pat Martino?" And I said, "Well, no, I'd rather do my final exams and just do my practicing." And he said, "No, man, come on, you never know." And we went and we did the audition, and Pat Martino, after what happened was we did a jam session first. There was no real audition yet. We did a jam session first. Delmar Brown on keyboards, Kenwood Dennard on drums, Mark Leonard on the bass. And Pat Martino walked in, and he sat in with us. He sat in with us, even though we were auditioning for him. And we were like, what, 20 years old, something like that, 19 or 20 years old. And he split, he left the room. He came back and he said, "Well, I spoke with my manager, Bob DeVere, and this is definitely the band." So from that, we traveled all around the country, and I was able to get a good start playing with Pat Martino, then this group called Brand X from London, England, Pharoah Saunders, Manhattan Transfer, then George Benson, Dizzy Gillespie, Miles Davis, Sting, you name it. But that was a really good way to start. So sometimes I tell my students, now that I'm a professor at Berklee, pay attention to your students and your friends and your buddies. Don't try to chase after someone famous. Pay attention to your friends and make music from your heart. That's really what counts. And if we have a new economy where things are a little down and slow, then that creativity that comes from playing from your heart is the new model. It's the new economy, just like it was the old economy. Somebody got creative and started a company. So you want a gig, you get a friend. So friendship has been the turning point for me. My friendship with Jocko has meant everything to me. My friendship with Hiram Bullock and others. There were others who were not friends who I worked with that I was honored to work with, like Miles Davis, but friendship is what counts.